You gave a man your womb, your body. It destroyed you. And you don't want a commitment? You don't want some type of commitment from that? Let's keep going, man.
Quoting you, most black children were being raised in two-parent families in 1960. 30 years after the liberal welfare state, the great majority of black children were being raised by single parents.
Yes.
You should note that Patrick Moynihan publishes the Moynihan Report in 1965.
Yes.
And he's alarmed because the illegitimacy rate among black families is 25% then. Now, among whites, it's over a third.
Yes.
Hispanics, it's over half. And among African Americans, it's over 70%. What's going on there?
Well, this is, again, this too, you find the same thing in Britain, you find it in France and Norway, you find it in the Western world. In fact,
The dissolution of the family structure.
Oh yeah, there are any number of Western nations where 40% of the children are raised with only one parent.
Right.
At the extremes, compared to Asian countries, at the extremes, Iceland, it's 2 out of 3 children born are raised in a single-parent home. In South Korea, it's 1 out of 66.
Wow.
You're creating a situation where if the man stays there, the government will not give the woman welfare, and if he leaves, it will. And so
YouTube, what it do? It's Hawk back in here with another video. I got another reaction video for y'all today. This one, it's not even a laughing matter, man. Like, this is a video that I found from 1986. It's really sad, man, to have grown up through this time and have seen the damages that this mindset has created. And today we're talking about women accepting being single moms, man. This video is really heartbreaking. If you look around today, you see in, I mean, a lot of communities. I'm not even going to just say the black community, man. You just see this in a lot of communities in the day's time, man. First of all, nobody wants to be married anymore. Nobody really wants to have children. But the people that do have the children, they don't even get married. They just rather have a baby shower. Like, how is it that you're willing to have a commitment of having a child, but you won't commit to being with somebody? I really don't understand the mind. I never understood the mindset of that until I watched this video, and it's really sad. You know what I'm saying? What the world has come to, man. I don't know what the future holds, but honestly, man, it's really not too bright. I used to hear people say that growing up all the time, that the future's not bright. The future's not bright. But yet you were telling all of the millennial kids that, you know, you can grow up, the world is yours. You can grow up, be whatever you want to be. All these different things. Man, the world that we live in today, crap, bro. It's crap. And it's because of these past generations. It really is, man. I mean, we need to make a change. Don't get me wrong, because we are our own God and light. But this, what I'm about to show y'all now, man, it's going to make so much more sense. And it's just sad, man. It's just sad. The community, the black community, as well as just the world in general, it's just screwed. I think that, especially, man, if you were born in the late 80s, 90s, and y'all 2000s babies, y'all are just, I feel just totally bad for y'all. Y'all are just mentally thrown off. It's just no saving y'all at all. And I mean that in the most genuine way, like the most genuine, concerning way. I don't mean that to put you down, but the damage is done. The damage is done, man. How do we, you know, girls would rather have a career and have something with their girlfriends than to be in a relationship with a man. Then you got men who You know what I'm saying? They'd rather be with their homies and be out in the streets and just doing different things than to be with a woman having a family. I think those days are gone. And a lot of it stems from this video I'm about to show y'all. So that's enough of me talking. Let's watch the video and break this down. I'm going to give you my commentary throughout it. But this should really pull at your heartstrings if you care about society, man. So let's get into it, man. This is Feminism Gone Left, 1986. Cycle continues, man. Let's see what we got going on.
Raise your hand if you're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One.
Only one raised their hand. This was 86. How do you make a baby but don't want to be married to the person that you made a baby with? You gave a man your womb, your body. It destroyed you. And you don't want a commitment? You don't want some type of commitment from that? Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going, man.
The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. You know, it's a lot of responsibility, and then you don't want the commitments.
I wouldn't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help?
And that is selfish within itself. You can make it as a single parent. You want to put that struggle and burden on yourself as a parent. But what about the child? The child that you decided to make. Don't you think that child needs two parents? Because I'm going to tell you like this, man. God made it and designed it to where a child needs two parents, especially boys. The reason that we have the society that we have today is because boys have been raised by women, which has turned them weak. They're weak and pathetic and lazy because they have not had a man in their life. That's a problem. That's the problem. That's the issue. That's because of that mindset. I can do it on my own. A woman cannot raise a boy to be a man. And I understand that there are women out there that they do well. They make them productive members of society, but you can never teach him how to conduct himself and act as a man. Because you don't have it. It's like me trying to teach a girl how to change a tampon or some pads. I don't know how to do that. But this mindset, man, this mindset right here is the problem right now. She can do it on her own. You laid down to get a nut, got one, and then got a kid. And then you put your piss poor, selfish, solipsistic mindset onto the child, and the child suffers. And then it's like the title says, the cycle continues. Let's keep going, man.
Been raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't in the home, so, it really, male figures are not substantially important in the family.
See, and they don't respect male authority because they never had any male authority in their life. And the world today is all down with the patriarchy, down with the patriarchy, down with the patriarchy. Down with men, down with men, down with men. And look at the society that we have, because it's all down with men all the time. That is what you get. This was 86. This is 30, almost. Wait. Oh, that's whoa, man, I'm way off. Ooh, y'all forgive me, I'm bad at math, man. That's wild. That's almost 40 years ago. Whoa, I can't believe I just said that. 86 was almost 40 years ago. Sheesh. Man. That'll throw you off there. Anyway, that was almost 40 years ago. Damn.
Though you would not have heard such things said so freely because they were not embraced so widely. The strong family was still the backbone of Black America, and 3 out of 4 children had both parents at home. That is true no longer. Most Black children are now growing up without their fathers.
And that has not changed. That has not changed, man. Again, this video was probably just, I mean, it was just focusing on the black community. And the black community does have the highest single mother rates. But that's just become a thing in society in general. I mean, I talk to a lot of women, man, and they rather put a career before a family. That's mind blowing to me, man. That's mind blowing to me. Biology isn't even designed for that to happen. And then, you know, the argument would be, oh, I'll just freeze my eggs. Do you know how expensive that is? And you can barely afford to pay rent now. Like, let's use a little bit of common sense here, man. We're better together as man and woman. But this world and this society, especially this country, wants us divided and torn apart. Because a household without a strong male in it is easier to control as far as the government is in control of it. As far as the government is concerned, you know, it's easy. You know, there's no strong figurehead in it. I can come in and I can manipulate the women, and the children are mine, and I can conduct them and have them go whatever way. They let the women go reproduce and be whores and do what they want to do. And I'm going to take the boys here. I'm going to make them homosexuals, or I'm going to put them in jail. Either way, I get something out of it. Society's growth is stunted with the homosexuality. I get to put them in jail or make them criminals. And then you get to go into prison, and they get money from you being in the bed, or you got to be on restitution, or you got to pay fees and fines and all these different things because you decided to make an emotional decision as a man. Come on, man. This shit get deep.
The result is a world turned upside down as children copy what they see and repeat what they learn. LaDawn said she didn't have a father in her home and doesn't think her children need one. She's not unusual. Half the black families today are headed only by a woman. Clorinda said she could make it on her own as a single parent. She has never been married and is raising her daughter without a man's help.
And that's even worse. You're raising another girl without a man. That's why these girls out here looking for love, because they never had a man to love them. They don't even know what a man is. But you got women around here, they'll be like, oh, you're not a real man. Like, you don't even know what a real man is. You never even had one in your household. So how you going to tell me what a real man is? Or any man in general. You don't even know what a man is. You're looking for love from the outside world because your mom didn't love you enough to actually have sex and reproduce with a man who was worthy enough to stay around. She got finessed. She got played. So guess what's going to end up happening to you? And I pray it doesn't. More than likely, you going to get finessed and you going to get played, because all it takes is for a man to pull on your emotions and tug at your heartstrings, and you ready to have sex with him and give him a baby because you didn't have a man in the household. That is the cycle, perpetuating the cycle.
She's not unusual. Today, nearly 60% of all black children are born out of wedlock.
Probably higher than that now. Dang, man. It's heartbreaking. All of that is very heartbreaking, man. All of that is very heartbreaking. And you begin to understand why things are the way they are. Anyway, that's my rant for the day, man. If y'all like this, got something from it, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with some more content in the coming days. I appreciate you watching the videos, liking them. And if you got any questions or comments, leave a comment below, man. I want to hear y'all's thoughts on the video. I'm heartbroken by it, just to see that still going on today. And that was 40 years ago. And it's even worse now, man. I'll holler at y'all on the next one, man.